everybody. Today we're going to be watching the anchor video that goes along with our new workshop, Contagion. So if you guys wouldn't mind, we're going to be watching this video. It's about 2 minutes and 46 seconds. And then we're going to be answering some questions, which is on this page 240 in your real books, which is building knowledge viewing with a purpose. And you guys are going to be using the vocabulary words that we used before that were introduced to us on Tuesday. And you guys are going to be completing this outline with those vocabulary words. And then after that, we're going to be doing a discussion about what a couple of things that caught our eye and some information that we found compelling or very important. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and we're going to watch the video. And action.
Health alert. March 2003. A mysterious deadly disease is sweeping the planet. People are afraid. Hospitals are under pressure. And experts are stumped.
What we have here is causing problems in virtually every corner of the globe. We don't know where this is going to go.
Public health officials feared millions of lives could be in danger. They named the new disease SARS, Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. Now they had to figure out how to defeat it. The outbreak had begun months earlier in the Guangdong province of China. Symptoms started with a high fever and a bad cough, but some victims died within a few days.
I was consumed by fear because I'd always been very healthy before. I couldn't breathe. Never in my whole life had I felt that I couldn't breathe.
What made SARS so dangerous was that it was a contagious disease. A single cough, sneeze, or an infected surface was all it took to pass SARS to someone new. At first, Chinese officials kept the outbreak a secret, which enabled the disease to spread. Some victims even got on planes, accidentally taking the disease to new places. Within months, SARS had crossed the globe. Canadian medical officer Dr. Sheila Bosserer worried it would continue to spread.
I will never forget the day that I got that first phone call about a mysterious illness that had affected a family whose members had recently returned from Hong Kong. I was extremely concerned.
With no way to immunize people against the virus, the only way to stop the epidemic was to contain it, fast. People living in infected areas were tested for symptoms such as high fever. Those carrying SARS were placed in isolation, so they couldn't pass the virus on. And medical professionals wore protective clothing, shielding themselves from catching the disease. Thankfully, the measures worked. In total, SARS infected more than 8,000 people, far fewer than predicted. Today, experts continue to improve their methods for battling contagious diseases, but all agree that it's not a matter of if, but when, the next epidemic will threaten to strike.
Wow. That video really brought a lot of stuff home and gave me some insight